Hey all, welcome back to Fire and Water Travel Services. My name is Darren, and today we're going to do something special. I'm going to give you a tour and a review of the TRS Coral Hotel in Costa Mujeres, Cancun. It's part of the Grand Palladium Resorts, and this is an adults-only resort, part of Grand Palladium. Hey all, welcome to Fire and Water Travel Services. We specialize in affordable luxury and culinary adventures with all types of travel, including cruises, all-inclusives, and any type of travel that you're looking for. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and make sure you like and subscribe and share this channel. All right, like I said, we're going to focus here on the TRS Coral Hotel, which is the adults-only luxury property of the Grand Palladium Group. And it actually is part of the whole Grand Palladium complex here in the northern part of Cancun and Costa Mujeres. But it does have its own separate area, separate beach, and separate restaurants. But the whole Grand Palladium complex here also has the Rafa Nadal Tennis Center, which is a professional tennis clay courts, and also has lessons as well. So we're not going to go too much into the main Grand Palladium complex in this video, but we'll have another video that has some entertainment and restaurants and stuff that are there. You do have the ability to use golf carts. They have golf carts and this little ferry boat that can take you over to that Grand Palladium area. So we're going to focus on the TRS Coral, which this is, you can see here, as part of the pool area, which is adults only, luxury, and we're going to go into just what you could expect when you come here. Very chic looking, lots of marble, lots of lush plants, and very modern looking buildings, of course. And as you can tell, it has little directions here showing you where to go. It is pretty laid out, so there's a lot of space. Check out some of the local wildlife here. They have iguanas running all around here, and we actually got to see this here, which is called a cootie, which is kind of like a raccoon that they have down there. So you will get to see some wildlife, not just birds, but these type of things as well. Just to take a look at the adults only pool area. It's quite large, has lots of places to sit. Pretty good size waist deep pool. Of course, it's not an Olympic sized pool or anything like that. It's pretty much just waist deep, maybe about 3.5 feet at the max. And you do have your swim up bar right here, and they do have the different loungers all around. They do have some loungers that are in the water if that's what you're looking for. But they do also have some cabanas that they actually charge extra for. The price varies. Sometimes it'll be a little bit higher and lower than others depending on if they have them rented out. But the swim up bar was actually pretty good, and it was kind of full. But right behind the swim up bar they have the service bar, so you could always get a drink. If the swim up bar was full, you could step out of the pool and go behind it to the other service bar. But here are the cabanas I was talking about. They do charge extra for those. And like I said, the price is kind of changes daily depending on how many people they have that are renting them, but they are extra. Those are the ones that are just right by the water and have the cover over them. But we didn't need those at all. But I was really impressed with the size of the pool and just all the different loungers and availability that they had. They also did some different crafts and stuff that were included. If you wanted to sign up for these classes, they painted hats one day, did macrame another day. I watched people do that stuff, but I did not sign up for it myself. As far as other activities go, there really wasn't a whole lot going on. This is more of a relaxed, adults only area. Not a lot of things going on and happening, but we're going to take a look at the beach area. It does have a little bar here to service the beach, so they do have waiters coming down to you, but you can also walk up to the bar here that you saw has some swings on it. But it was just a little wooden walkway from the hotel itself to get you down to the beach area, which you can tell had some loungers and hammocks and stuff over by the bar, so you could hang out there if you wanted to, or you could walk a little further down to the beach, which had plenty of loungers and umbrellas available at all times. Now, it did have a little bit of seaweed in the morning when we were down here shooting this video, but they cleaned that up pretty early, and they don't get a whole ton of it because the island that's right off the coast here gets a lot of that, and so they don't get a whole ton of it in the mornings over here. So they do clean it up. So sand was awesome, white powder sand, and plenty of space. And the TRS adults only area has its own beach area, so you're not combined with the Grand Palladium, which is the family friendly section. They have their own beach down a ways as well, so your adults only beach was perfect. Taking a look at the rooms, everything was marble tile, very elegant looking. This is a double bedroom. Here is your balcony. All your rooms have balconies looking out to either the garden or the pool. Some of them would face out to you could see the beach from it. This here is a king size room. This is also a swim out room. So they do have on the bottom floor of all the buildings, they have a swim out room, and we're going to talk about that in just a second. But this was your, all these rooms have a bath like this in them, plus the shower and toilet. This is your swim out area. We have your own little day bed right here and some other loungers, but the swim out does not connect to the main pool. It just has a big main pool, or the pool that goes around the building itself. So you really can't go anywhere. You just really have your own private little pool area if you wanted to use that. It has these swings on it as well. So it is a really cool little concept, but you're not connecting to the main pool or getting any kind of bar service here. You're just having a little swim out area you can enjoy instead of having to go to the main pool. And you could have a couple people over, I guess, and share that with them, but there's really not a whole lot of room because it does back right up to another room. Here is the commode area. Like I said, everything is tiled and frosted glass and stainless steel. It looks really nice. This is your shower, big huge walk-in shower with the rainfall shower head and a regular hand grip one. They did stock your mini fridge all the time, and that was all included. So anything you wanted, beer, snacks, bottled water, was all included. We're going to talk about the restaurants that were on this site. I'm not going to go too deep into them because I'm going to do a separate video talking about the food. But they did have some a la carte restaurants that need reservation. And then they had this Capriccio was a breakfast buffet / sit down restaurant. And then Helios was down towards the beach that was more of a Mediterranean lunch type place. They did have bars all around, and some of the bars were part of the restaurant areas. This was in El Gaucho. This restaurant was between the Italian restaurant and the French restaurant, and they were pretty much just there to serve your restaurant guests. The Gravity Bar was down by the beach and overlooked the beach. Was a bar, just a regular bar by itself, which was pretty cool because it overlooked the beach and the pool. It was on the 3rd story, and sometimes they would have some musicians down here playing music and all that. But a really cool place to come and just hang out. There was no really clubs or anything on this side of the development here. It was just pretty much laid back, casual, relaxed food and restaurant. They did have stuff on the Grand Palladium side. We'll talk about in another video. Chic is about the only dinner show place on the whole complex, which costs extra. But the beach itself was actually really nice. The pool area was very nice. I would highly recommend it if you are looking for something for a couple to get away, adults only and all that. Relaxing. Not a lot of nightlife or activity as far as that goes, but check it out, guys. I'm gonna make sure you check out the other video I'm gonna do on just the restaurants and food, because we do go into the Grand Palladium side for some of that as well. I just wanted to touch on the TRS side on this video just so you can kind of see If you just wanted to go to the all-inclusive for adults only, what you would expect. Thanks for watching. Follow us on Facebook. And if you're looking at the TRS Coral, let me know. Give us a call and we'll book it for you. fireandwatertravel.com.